Contemporary Health Project on Sex Education by Stephanie Diaz, Rebecca Barker, Christina Royuli, and Paige Johnston. What is sex education? Sex education is high-quality teaching and learning about a broad variety of topics related to sex and sexuality, exploring values and beliefs about those topics and gaining the skills that are needed to navigate relationships and manage one's own sexual health. Where should it take place? Sex education should take place in schools, communities, homes, and medical offices. It is important to provide clear and accurate information in order to prevent misinformation from being spread amongst the youth. Ignorance is enemy. Why is it important? Sex education covers more than just sex and reproduction. It covers healthy sexual development, gender identity, interpersonal relationships, affection, sexual development, intimacy, and body image for all adolescents, including adolescents with disabilities, chronic health conditions, and other special needs. Why is it important? Continued. Numerous studies over the years have proven that more resources on sex education that are provided to youth lower the rate of unplanned pregnancies, abortions, and spread of sexually transmitted diseases. This is a direct result of healthy sex education being implemented into the school curriculum and other public domains, such as hospitals and even in your own home. Successfully implementing sex education into the school curriculum. An ideal implementation of sex education into the school curriculum would include comprehensive sex education. Comprehensive sex education teaches youth that sexuality is a normal and healthy part of human life. This curriculum discusses abstinence as the most effective way for teens to avoid unintended pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases and infections, but also equips students to make their own decisions from an informed perspective. Without invoking shame, the comprehensive curriculum covers a wide variety of shame-free topics such as human development, relationships, interpersonal skills, sexual expression, sexual health, and the ways society and culture influence the understandings of sexuality. Sex education in one's household. As parents or guardians, one must assure that they provide healthy relationships at home as well and let their child know that they are available to answer any questions or doubts during puberty. It is important for your child to be able to speak with you about something as intimate as sex so that they know that they have an adult they can speak to without feeling shame. If one never discusses sexual health in their household, it can become much more difficult for the child to seek a parent or guardian for help, which can have negative effects on the child's sexual health. Pros. The pros include unplanned pregnancy rates lowering, as well as the rates of abortions lowering as well. It can also help stop the spread of misinformation among youth. By providing resources on sex education, more teens and youth practice safe sex, relationships, and overall sexual health. The cons include many parents are against providing sex education in schools because they believe it can be too much too soon, or that it can also encourage sexual behavior at a young age. However, another con also includes that it can help spread misinformation among the youth since they have less resources available to them, which can result in practice of unsafe sex. Conclusion. After conducting research into sex education in the United States, we have come to the realization that the biggest threat is ignorance. Without resources which help inform the public about safe sex practices, we put people more at risk. By providing resources and knowledge, the youth are more likely to use safe sex practices, which can reduce the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. Not only that, but sex education can also help improve a child's mental health as well, because puberty can be a difficult and shameful time for children. As a society, we must demonstrate to children that these feelings are normal and sex is not a bad thing, but that it is something they should not, under any circumstances, take lightly. They need to be aware that they should not be ashamed of their bodies because it is what keeps them alive, and they need to assure that they take every precaution to protect and keep their bodies healthy. Here are the list of references. Thank you and have a wonderful day.